Hello, everybody. It's Billis, that college football guy, here with another video. It's subscriber roll call time again. Yep. Oh boy. First off, what the hell is that? Okay, first thing, what's your favorite university? Shout it out in the comments. I do. With all the other schools on this list. Basically, what happens is, previous years I did conference videos. Now, because everybody didn't like that, want only certain schools done, my school done, what they're all saying. I'm doing videos. Like, you've been watching the channel, you know the fact there's all these scheduled preview and prediction videos. Every single one on this list is going to get one. Last year, 45 FBS schools, 3 from FCS, 1 Division III. 49 videos total. I'm going to do the count again here in front of you. First off, we have on there, but I'm going to go through this here, and you can do counting along with me. But basically, shout out your school in the comments. I will do a preview and prediction video for your school. We're already at last year's total. We're in June. It ended in August. We are way ahead of schedule. So I'm going to read off all the schools here. Do your count with me here. But I know we have one school from Division II. I'm going to shout that out right now. Lincoln, which is in Missouri. We have 2 schools from FCS. That's North Dakota State and UC Davis. Now the rest are FBS. I'm going to rate off all the schools. You shout out your favorite school in the comments. You shout out your school, and it's not on this list. Number 1, I'm going to add it to the list. And number 2, I will do a preview and prediction for you for it. And promise, I also write down everybody who's made a notation. Everybody who's done a school. So if you've done a school already, no, you only get one. You only get one. So do the previews and predictions, and I write down everybody so that way nobody tries to get 2 in. But we'll get all these in here. So, shall we get into this? All right, we're going to start off. I'm reading them off. They're all in alphabetical order. Once the video gets uploaded and I can actually get into it, although for some reason YouTube's been having issues with letting me comment on my own videos for pinned posts, pinned comments for some reason. Don't know why. But anyway, I'm going to read off all the schools that are on here. I already mentioned the 2 FCS and the Division II. I will read off everybody else. So, shall we get to it? All right, the schools that have already been done, that are on the list. Because also one of the things I'm going to do, I forgot to mention, at the end of the regular season, during the regular season, everybody does their own top 25. I do. If you're on the roll call, when I make my predictions at the start of every week, I do the top 25 schools, as well as every school on the subscriber rankings, which is the ones off the roll call. I do all of them, unless they've already been done on the top 25. If you're on the top 25, it's already been done, then you don't have to worry about it. But if you're not, I preview and predict your school's games week by week. And I also do every other week, we do a thing called the subscriber rankings, which is I do the subscriber top 20, do a top 25, but I also rank all the subscriber schools 1 through whatever. And everybody gets ranked. Now, normally, the subscriber champion and the national champion have been the same. Last 2 years, it's been that way. Michigan, Ohio State. 3 years ago, when I first did this, champ was Georgia. There was no Georgia on this list. So who was the champion? Because of how it worked out, it was Fresno State, because none of the playoff teams ran there either. It was early on in the run of this channel. So Fresno got it because they won the last 9 regular season games, won the conference championship, and won a bowl game. They were on one hell of a run to end the year. And they deservedly got it. So, enough talking. Let's get down to this list. I'm reading them off, again, alphabetical order. To pay attention. So if your school's already mentioned, you can shout them out in the comments, whatever. But here we go. Alabama, Baylor, Boise State, Bowling Green, BYU, Cal, Central Michigan, Colorado, Colorado State, Delaware, East Carolina, Fresno State, Georgia, Hawaii, Houston, Iowa State, Louisville, LSU, Memphis, Miami, Middle Tennessee State, New Mexico, Northern Illinois, Notre Dame, Ohio, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, Oregon, who just got added, Oregon State, San Diego State, San Jose State, South Florida, Tennessee, Texas State, Toledo, Troy, UAB, UCF, UCLA, UMass, UNLV, Washington, Washington State, West Virginia, Western Kentucky, and Wyoming. A lot. So let's count these up here. We got 2 on there. So we got Bama, Baylor, Boise, Bowling Green, BYU, Cal, Central Michigan, Colorado, Colorado State, Delaware, 10. East Carolina, Fresno State, Georgia, Hawaii, Houston, Iowa State, Louisville, LSU, Memphis, Miami, 20. Middle Tennessee State, New Mexico, Northern Illinois, Notre Dame, Ohio, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, Oregon, Oregon State, San Diego State, 30. San Jose State, South Florida, Tennessee, Texas State, Toledo, Troy, UAB, UCF, UCLA, UMass, 40. UNLV, Washington, Washington State, West Virginia, Western Kentucky, Wyoming, 46. I got the count wrong. Y'all can do me back in the count there. Maybe 45. I didn't think we were going to get here, to be honest with you. I didn't think we were going to beat last year's totals. I was like, wow, I don't know. But all of you, thank you so much for all of this. We got a lot of review videos to do. Now, so you start thinking about how many schools here, how many videos I've done. You realize, dude, you're not even 25% done. Like, yeah, there's a long time between now and the 25th of August, or 20th of August. Because realistically, I need to get done about then, because I want to have enough time after all the preview and prediction videos, because I also got to do the preseason top 25, who I think is going to be the bowl games, and then eventually you've got the week 0 kickoff. So by the time these are done, week 0 is almost here. Needless to say, I may be shutting down the list earlier, because if I have a backlog of videos, I need enough time to record and do them all before the start of the season. But suffice to say, I think we're beating last year's total. I also think the fact we're going to get a top 50 out of this. Last year we fell short. I somehow think we're going to be able to pull it off. But again, I'm going to read off the subscriber schools here that have already been listed. We'll go with them again. And again, we had 2 FCS schools, North Dakota State and UC Davis. We had one from Division II, which is Lincoln, which is in Missouri. FBS schools are Alabama, Baylor, Boise State, Bowling Green, BYU, Cal, Central Michigan, Colorado, Colorado State, Delaware, East Carolina, Fresno State, Georgia, Hawaii, Houston, Iowa State, Louisville, LSU, Memphis, Miami, Middle Tennessee State, New Mexico, Northern Illinois, Notre Dame, Ohio, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, Oregon, Oregon State, San Diego State, San Jose State, South Florida, Tennessee, Texas State, Toledo, Troy, UAB, UCF, UCLA, UMass, UNLV, Washington, Washington State, West Virginia, Western Kentucky, and Wyoming. A lot of schools. A lot of schools that have to get done. And like BYU would have already been on the list, and so is UC Davis, but BYU video, for those who, I do the videos however they're entered in the list. When they got entered is when I do it. So the ones who put their schools on the subscriber list first, subscriber roll call first, they get their videos done first, and goes on down the list. BYU was up, but until the Jake Bretzloff situation is resolved, that video was on the back burner. I was all ready to go to do UC Davis, had the roster, all the video done, then I realized, wait a minute, I'm basing the video on last year's roster. So I go to UC Davis itself, because 24/7 ESPN, everybody has, they say the 2025 roster, but it's actually 2024. So I go to UC Davis itself to check out the roster, and guess what? There is no 2025 roster yet. So a funny feeling UC Davis and North Dakota State, and then might be pushed back until the university themselves announces their roster, because it's kind of hard to preview what a school's roster is going to be until you know what the roster actually is. Kind of helps a little bit. But I've done enough yapping here. Let me know what you think about all this down in the comments. So thanks everybody for watching the video. If you haven't done it already, do me the favor. Please smash the like button. Hit the thumbs up. Helps the algorithm. This video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. What's your favorite school? What school do you root for? Do you cheer for? Shout it out in the comments. Share the video if you want to, and if you haven't done it already, check out some of the other videos I've done. I know I've done other stuff besides preview and prediction videos. I have other stuff brewing, but again, waiting for more information to come along. Check out the others I've done. If you like them, hey, subscribe to the channel. On the road, trying to go to 1K, trying to make some magic happen. If you want to follow me on X on that craziness, The link is in the description. So again, thanks everybody for watching. When you write the list down of all the schools, you realize, damn, that's a lot. You realize one video per. Why you keep cranking them out? Do I have much of a choice? No, I really don't. So, again, thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Please be safe and please be good to each other.